Hi writers, I am back. It is 2020 and I've kind of been out of pocket for the last couple of weeks for the holidays because I just really wanted to get some serious rest and relaxation and restoration. So now I'm here and ready to kick off the new year strong, right? So what is Simply Start? I'm going to jump into that in just 1 second. But for those of you who have forgotten in the last 2 weeks, I'm Gina Cole Rivers. I'm the author of two psychological horrors, Blackwater Tales, The Secret Keepers, and Blackwater Tales, The Unwanted. Those are available on Amazon. I'm going to put the links in the notes. So if you are so inclined, hop on over there and grab those books. If you've already read those books and you have not left a review, please leave a review on Amazon. I would greatly appreciate it. I'm currently working on my third novel, Blackwater Tales, To the Moon and Back, which we are finishing this year. Yes. I'm also the owner of Simply Stylus writing software and the founder of the digital writing course, Simply Writing, an aspiring author's guide to building a solid writing process and finally writing their novel. So if you are needing some help developing a solid and repeatable writing process, this is the only course you need to really kind of jumpstart that and build that process for yourself. So if you are ready for that, head on over to www.simplystyluswriting.com and sign up for that course. The cart on that course is going to be closing very, very soon for this quarter. So if you are planning on writing your book this year and you know that you're needing a little extra help, I would go ahead and take advantage of that now. So what is Simply Start, right? Here's the thing. We're just getting over holiday time. And a lot of aspiring authors have recently finished up National Novel Writing Month. And then we kind of went into the holidays and there's just a lot going on. And if you didn't participate in National Novel Writing Month, maybe you weren't sure what it was, you weren't ready, perhaps you tried and it just didn't work. And then the holidays came and kind of, those ambitions just kind of slowly got pushed back. Simply Start is what I am kind of proposing as a second chance. So I am challenging you to start your book this month and start it simply because we've all kind of got this resolution that we're gonna write our book this month, right? And then it's already like the 8th, and we probably really haven't done anything on that resolution or really any of the other ones. So this is the point where we're kind of starting to get a little bit discouraged. And so just like with anything else, we have all these resolutions and they're really, really big, and it's easy to get really discouraged really quickly when you have these big resolutions. So my proposition is to start really, really, really simple, just to get it going, right? So my challenge to you is to just write the first 5 pages of your story. That's it, just 5 pages. It's not 80,000 words. You're not thinking of 300 pages, just 5 pages. Anybody can do 5 pages, right? So Simply Start basically means just start. That's it, just start. Don't think about the rest. 5 pages is not a book, but who cares? It's a start, right? And even if you have not fully outlined your idea, you have not fully arced your characters, even if you feel like you're not ready at all, I want you to challenge yourself to write 5 pages. So the first step to start is just to start. Start where you are, start how you are, because starting where you are and how you are is 5 million times better than not starting at all. I know that you guys probably had a lot going on for the holidays, and you probably still have a lot going on just trying to wrap up the holidays, but you should still even be able to find 1 or 2 days to submit to this challenge. Honestly, it shouldn't even take you, if you really, really focus, longer than a day or 2 to write 5 decent pages. And I want you to be fast and furious with this. And if you are, it really shouldn't even take more than a day. Don't overthink it. Don't compare yourself to anyone else who is in the process, whether you know them personally or online from a writing group. Just start. That's it. I know what you're thinking. You know, I'm gonna wait a little bit longer. I'm gonna wait until this is over. I'm gonna wait until that is over. It's the new year. I've got to get this done first. But that's the whole point. That's the beauty of the Simply thing. It's not some huge deal. It's very, very simple, right? Just your 5 pages. Waiting or procrastinating in any way at this point is really just a death trap. I say this in my Simply Writing course, the digital course, all of the time. Becoming a writer is a lifestyle change. And if you cannot begin to change your lifestyle with one single evening or 2 evenings of the work that will accelerate you into the creativity, into the creative that you want to be, you have to take a step back and get your mind right and really figure out if this is something that you want to do, and why it's not a priority. You've probably got several resolutions on your list, and if finally writing your book is one of them, it will be much easier to see the end game once you start. If you haven't started, it's impossible to really see the end game. The second step is always easier than the first. Therefore, if you write your 5 pages this month, you are not just staring at some blank screen when you finally are kind of ready to sit down and dedicate more time to it. You already have something down on paper, on your computer to work with, something to come back to, something to jump off from. The blank screen is going to look extremely, extremely lonely the longer that you wait. But just imagine coming back to and being able to say, hey, I've already started my manuscript. I'm just going back and working on it. Admittedly, a large part of this task is psychological, but in the case with almost any large scale goal that you set for yourself, you want to launch a business, you want to climb Mount Everest. Sure, there will be a lot of learning and skill and hard work involved, but if you think mindset and mind shift aren't doing a lot of the heavy lifting, especially in the beginning with any of those goals, you are absolutely wrong. So you may look at Simply Start and say, you know, Jean, really, who cares? This is not a big deal. It's 5 little pages. But allowing yourself to author even just those 5 little pages is really going to give you the gas that you need to get going. Birthing a book is almost like having a child in the idea that you will never be ready per se. You will always feel like you need to wait a little longer, read a few more books from the gurus, outline a little more, do a little more research, and perhaps you do, but you need to start, because here's the thing: in order to know what it is that you really need to work on, you have to start. You may think that you know what it is that you need to work on. Oh, I need to outline a little more, or oh, I need to develop this character. But that is just what you think you need, and that is just what you think you need, and not necessarily what you truly need. The point is that you cannot possibly know what you truly need until you start, until you have a base to work with and to work through. And it may start to work, and the things that you thought you needed work on are not the things that you needed work on. It may be something totally different. And you go, oh, this is what I really needed to work on, but you don't know until you get in there. Working through these issues as you write your book is part of the process, so go ahead and jump in. So y'all, I want you to find just a couple of hours for just 1 or 2 days this month and write your first 5 pages. That's it. Don't worry about anything but getting it down, getting down what you already know about the story. If you are ready, I want you to type Simply Starting in the comments to let me know that you guys are starting on this project. If you need a little more push, start by taking my free mini class, 3 Ways to Supercharge Your Writing Process Before You Ever Write the First Word. I will also put that link in the notes, and get into your writer's life today. You are worthy, your story is valuable, and it is time.